In this video, roles for Christian husbands and wives continued again. Howdy y'all, I'm Pastor Mark. I'm the pastor of Copeland Christian Church, and this is Theological Moments with Pastor Mark. Well, it's good to be back with y'all today. The last video about husbands was just too much to edit under 5 minutes, so I'm just going to make it take 2 weeks. So we're going to pick up right at the breaking point from last time. Next, we see feeding and caring for her. That is to be a good provider. Now, this doesn't mean that you have to be the primary breadwinner or the one who makes the most money. That's not the point. It means that you need to be leading in finances. You need to be willing to set your own wants and desires and needs in regard to stuff and things aside. What you need to be doing is to make sure that the rent is paid, that the food is on the table, and your wife and children have clothing and the objects they need. Third, and ultimately, I think it is unlikely that any husband in America is going to be asked to give up their own life for their wife the way Christ literally gave up his life for the church. Yet, there are countless ways in which husbands will be called upon to give of themselves for their wife. From saving her the last of the mint chocolate chip ice cream, that is a sacrifice, to not going on the fishing trip because she needs you at home, helping with the family, to a plethora of other ways in which you will be called upon to step up. So 2 thoughts in closing. First, this doesn't exist in a vacuum, and the principle of mutual submission means that each of you, husband and wife, are at least endeavoring to meet the needs of the other all the time. And so it means that sometimes, husbands, you will get to go on that fishing trip. You will be able to buy the guns and the ammo. But the point is, of the overarching theme, that it is the husband who must be operating in a self-sacrificial way over and over and over again to nurture and care for and protect the wife in the marriage. Second, and I said this differently last week, but the idea is the same, that this passage as a whole, talking about the roles in marriage, is not to be used as a bludgeoning tool or a measuring stick, in a negative way to point out your spouse's faults. Rather, they are instructions to strengthen your marriage. See, it will help align your marriage with God's view of what a marriage ought to be as the metaphor for Christ and the church, which we saw a little bit today and we'll see much more next week. Okay, I hope that video was helpful. If it was, click the like button. Consider sharing with a friend. If you have a comment or an idea for another video, please leave that in the comments section. Thank you for watching today. Have a blessed day. We'll see you next time. Bye-bye.